What's up guys, Subzero here, back with the Forbidden Wars recap. In this war we have Forbidden versus Dragon Reject. In a close matchup, Forbidden got the victory with a 86-84 win. Forbidden had a 94.03% destruction, while Dragon's Reject had a 94.37% destruction. Now let's get into the first replay. First we're going to have Spartacus coming in on number 4. We'll speed up the beginning because he starts off this attack with a QC, a little mini QC. Gonna wall breaker her in so she can take out that air defense and just create some funneling for the later on drags. Gonna have to rage her again so she doesn't go down. Gonna rage her again. Then he's gonna send in slow back down some. He's gonna wall breaker and send in his king and some Valks. Or sorry. Yeah, his king and his queen and CC bowlers to take out some more funneling. Gonna get most of that section with his bowlers, AQ and king. Gonna send in his drags on that eagle. His drags are gonna get distracted by the hound, but they're gonna end up taking that out pretty easily. Gonna rage them through the town hall and inferno and eagle artillery. They're gonna take out that town hall. Get a few more percent after the AQ goes down. Those drags just get melted in the core, but you're gonna finish off the raid with the baby drag at the 9 o'clock corner, and gonna end up with a 55% 2-star. Nice job, Spartacus. Next, we're going to drop down to number 8, done by Chick Magnet. This is a really nice Sui Lalo. Gonna send in his king and some bowlers to create some funneling for his AQ that's gonna go down. Gonna take out that archer tower, or gonna end up taking out that archer tower with his bowler bounces. Also taking out that air defense with the bowler bounces. Gonna send in his AQ. He had already wall breakered her in, or sent in pre-wall breakers, so that she could end up taking out that inferno, air defense, and archer tower. Gonna have to pop the ability so that she doesn't go down. Gonna end up lowering the CC, but it's a lot low, so it's not too big of a deal. She's gonna end up lowering that down to the 6 o'clock with the wall breaker a little bit into the raid. Gonna pre-haste loons in. Funny story about this. We weren't actually originally gonna hit this 10v10, but we did because we needed the hit. We were down a dip, so we ended up hitting it, and it was actually very successful because this base only took 1 hit, or a scout and a scout, and then the 10v10. Our 9s did really well off the start. We had we were 100%, like I think it was 12 hits in. We had 100% hit rate, and then we just had a few fails, and then now I think we ended off with an 87% hit rate, which still is amazing. We'll speed up the end of this via this just clean up. And that's going to be it. Nice job, Chick. Next we're going to drop down to number 12, done by Cherry. It's going to be a cold-blooded, I think it's, oh my god. blanking. I think he has 2 bowlers in the CC, so it's going to be a cold-blooded boho. Or hobo, whichever you prefer to say. Just gonna Sui's AQ down there by the air defense and arch towers, setting some funneling for his main KS that's gonna go into the base. Gonna send in the bowler jump once his funneling is finished. Gonna haste some loons into that inferno so that that goes down. Gonna send in his CC bowlers. Gonna jump once that funneling is finished. Gonna send in his king. Gonna rage them once they get into the base. And then a blurring CC. But that will make much of a difference with the Togs, so there will be nothing targeting the Hound. Or, yeah. So he's gonna start his Hogs there at 3. Gonna heal them when needed and freeze the Inferno once all of his Hogs clump up towards that area. Gonna place a heal also down on top of that Inferno. Doesn't have a poison for those skellies, but with there still being bowlers in the core and a bunch of hogs left, it's going to be a 3-star. Just have that Tesla and mortar left, then it's going to be cleanup. Still has King walking around the outside of the base. A Hound has been locked onto that for the whole raid. Just clean up left, so we'll speed up the end of this. Nice job, Cherry. With the 3-star. Next we'll drop right down to 13, also done by Spartacus. This is going to be a, clone bone? Is that the clone? I don't, it just drags, I guess. Gonna bowler bounce. Gonna end up bowler bouncing 2 inferno, or not 2 infernos, 2 air defenses. Gonna bowler bounce the one up top, and also gonna bowler bounce the one at like 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Gonna send in another bowler, just ensure that air defense goes down because both those mortars were firing on the original bowler. Gonna send in his AQ and King to take out 2 more air defenses at the 6 o'clock area. Gonna start his drags up at 12 to 2. Gonna have to pop both abilities. This attack was down to last second because obviously drags take so long, and the beginning, the opener took a long time because it was just having to wait for a single bowler to bounce air defenses. I'm just gonna rage everything. Gonna end up freezing that opposite Inferno and Teslas in the core. Gonna heal the loons and drags that are going through the core. Has a few back end loons for the few air defenses, not air defenses, defenses that are back there. And then those 2 drags are going to end up taking out that Inferno. Still a pretty good amount of drags left and only 3 air targeting defenses left. That Expo is locked onto that Max Dragon, so it's going to be tanking that Expo for a while. That Expo is going to go down. Oh. But still has the 2 drags left, so both of those defenses are super low, so they're just going to go down pretty easily. Still has a loon in the bag for once that Expo is locked on to the dragon. This attack really came down in the last second. Nice job, Spartacus. Got a double feature. Next we'll go down to 14, done by CWK. It's going to be a Shattered Hoe, or Boho, or Hobo, whichever you prefer to say, like I said earlier. We'll speed up the beginning of this. Gonna Sui, or not Sui, but naked queen walk a little bit to get that king. Gonna send in another bowler. Gonna have a Valk for the, there's a witch in the CC, so that's gonna take care of that witch. Gonna send in his CC bowlers, the Valk. Everything's pretty much locked onto that golem. Gonna rage that KS. Pop the AQ that's up at 12. Gonna have the Pop King ability because that was going down. Gonna send in a few targeted loons to take out that Inferno. Start sending in his hogs from 6. Only gonna end up needing 1 heal for this whole raid, because his KS and AQ got so much of a push. Gonna send in a Skelly in on that Inferno tower. A few hogs are gonna pop the bomb that is around the Inferno. Only a Wizard tower and that Inferno left. Gonna end up swagging those 2 heals, like I said, and that is going to be the raid. We'll just speed up the end of this. Nice job, CWK. Next, we'll drop right down to 15. Done by Irvin. We'll speed up the beginning of this because it's just a little Sui to set funneling for his miners. Also going to Sui his king at 3 o'clock. Going to start his miners in. Has some hogs for back end. Gonna heal over the Inferno. AQ is gonna go down pretty easily. Gonna heal his packs of miners that are going through the base. Has those hogs for that back end corner there. Bunch of miners going into that Inferno. Hogs are gonna end up taking out that cannon. And it is just cleanup. Nice job, Irvin. That will be it for the 10v10s. Now we will go right down to the 9v9s. First attack is going to be Impue with a cold-blooded Mass Hog. Gonna Sui his king and queen for CC, AQ, and king, and that Tesla farm down there. So getting a bunch of value for not much of a not much of an investment. Gonna pop that king. Just gonna finish out that with that AQ. She still has that ability. Gonna start sending in his hogs from 12 and 1. Gonna heal them right off the bat. AQ is gonna end up taking out that Expo, along with the help of the hogs. Gonna send in some more targeted hogs from. We'll shoot back out. Gonna heal the hogs up again. Bunch of hogs left with not much left in the base. Only a few cannons and air defenses, but cannons are the only things targeting the hogs. Oop. Rip. Bunch of skellies on the hogs, but they're not going to pose much of a threat because there are no more defenses left, and the hogs can now target the skellies. Gonna end up swagging 2 haste on this raid. So nice job, Impu. And I just said Impu. Impu. We'll speed up the end of this. Just speed it as just clean up. There are those 2 swag hastes. Next we'll go down to the last raid of the recap, done by Magic. This is going to be a very nice QC Lalo. Gonna send in gonna do a Kiwi walk at the 9 o'clock area, just to set funneling for his queen. Also gonna get one of those air defenses with his wizards and king. Or no, he's not actually. That expo targeted the wizards. So his queen's gonna start walking down towards 6 o'clock, like gap in that base, to get a bunch of value with the 2 wizard towers, the 2 archer towers, air defense, sweeper, AQ, and king. Gonna lure the CC, poison that rage. Gonna have to pop the ability because there's so much DPS on her. Gonna now target the AQ. Zoom back out some. So he's gonna get that air defense. Then once he takes out a few more, oh my god, I'm blanking on the word. A few more defenses and towers is what I was trying to say. He's gonna jump in to that expo. Gonna rage her. Gonna end up having to take out that king. Gonna start his Lalo. Has a haste and 1 rage to take care of all that. Gonna use the haste to haste those loons in the expo and air defense. Send another hound with 3 more loons targeting those archer towers. Gonna take out another wizard tower. That jump's gonna expire, so the queen can no longer get that air defense that's at 3 o'clock. But still has a hound left up. There's a Tesla farm down there at 3, but with the amount of loons that he's left, there won't be much of a problem. Gonna just basically swag that rage, only using it to allow the AQ to break through. Bunch of loons left for 1 Tesla. And then it'll just be cleanup. Nice job, Magic. And that is going to be the recap. Great job, Dragons Rejects. You gave us a fight, and it was just a great war. If you would have gotten that 11, they got an 11v11 attempt at the very end, or they had to attempt an 11v11, they would have won. So it was a great war. Came down to the very last second. Great job, Forbidden, staying 6-0. And again, that's going to be the end of the recap. And peace.